Why do we live? We talk about all types of things like purpose, destiny. But why do we live? We're born to a certain family, within a certain group. We're shaped by our neighborhoods. We're shaped by our resources. But why do we live? Fairly heavy question to ponder and to consider. But it's one that we grapple with day after day after day. We take our own approaches to it. Some of us grapple early and decide it's not worth it. Let's just have fun. Let's have a good time. Some of us set some type of a destination and say, if I can accomplish this in my life, if I can be here by this point and there by that point and there ultimately, that guides us, that frames us, that shapes us, that puts a lot of things in context. And then there are the mass majority in the middle who move according to the tides, who follow the road as the road turns, who at times attempt to blaze a trail, get off the beaten path, and find something new and different. But at the end of the day, we live. Year after year after year passes, and we learn, we grow, and at some point, we begin to think, all right, I've done a lot. I've done enough. What more is there? Just recently, I was trying to understand why a certain character in a movie did a certain thing, and I couldn't come up with it until someone said, well, he lives by a code. And I thought, a code? That makes sense. That gave me some clarity. Because as I'm struggling for my own journey, as I'm struggling to try to determine my purpose, my destiny, a code made sense. So I thought about, what would my code be? If I had a code to live by, what would it be? And I came up with 3 things. The first thing that would be on my code would be to live by my own terms. Do the things that make me fulfill whatever it is that I was born to fulfill. But live by my own terms. Don't let someone push me around. Don't let someone tell me what to do. Don't let someone drive and determine my path and my goals and my objectives and my outcomes. Do that for myself. Which leads me to the second part of the code, which is, so the first part of the code is to live on my own terms. The second part of the code is to fulfill my potential, to maximize my potential. I was born with a certain capacity, a certain skill, capability, talent, gift, whatever you might want to call it. And the best I can do as I'm living on my own terms is to do the best I can with what I have. And that can frame and shape my daily activities. It's limitless because I don't know what I was born to do. I don't know what I can achieve. But I can do the best I can to identify my skills, my talents, my personality, who I am. I've taken personality assessments so that I could better understand what I was given, what I was gifted. And then that brings us to the third part of my code, which is to learn as much as possible in any possible way, to study, to learn, to explore, to examine, to experiment, to adventure. That's my code. That's my new code. Where will it end up? What will it do? How will it change me? How will I feel differently? I don't know. But it feels good to really know that I have a code to live by. Will my code change? I don't know. To be honest, this is the code that I've lived by. I simply have just taken a moment to put that code in writing. What's your code? Put your code in writing. Why are you here? What do you want to accomplish? What will give you a sense of purpose, intention, destiny? Take a moment. I'm Dr. Russ Barnes, U.S. Air Force Colonel retired, CEO and founder of Systro Solutions, where we help small business owners with strategy development and organization design. I'm curious. Let's talk.